Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Digimon World Dusk, our finale. In the previous video, we invaded Sunshine City all on our lonesome and defeated Chief Glare. Now we're gonna chase the Chrono DSR into the Chaos Brain, the final dungeon. Now I have no clue exactly how long this dungeon is. I feel like it's kind of long, so we might be here for a while. Bro, the music's kind of a vibe. Go. That's some real disco energy. So do we think we go up the stairs? Or do we ignore the stairs? Ooh. Go. That's got slight banger status. So from what I remember, there's just it's a fairly long dungeon, so we're gonna be doing lots of dang old combat and talking. Which is good, because I still have to finish the whole last year of the channel in terms of Let's Plays to talk about. Yeah, so I mean, I've committed to fleeing. I mean, it would have been faster to just kill you, but the sunk cost has come in. I have to be able to run. No, this is a point of pride now. I will spend the next 30 minutes trying to flee from this man. All right, we're free. The game it took my threat seriously. So I'm trying to remember, where were we last time? I think I was basically just finished talking about Yakuza and how the problem with that Let's Play is it just lasted too damn long in real time. Because I wasn't recording it fast enough, but I do still want to play more Yakuza on the channel. But really, just everything's been taken over by the Trails series here lately, just because those games are so long. And, they're the main things I want to play and record. And it also helps that, they do very well from a viewership perspective. It's probably that's part of the reason why I've been focusing on them so much is, I mean, it's just more enjoyable to play games that people are going to watch. That's honestly a little bit of it. But did Yakuza, but I'd still want to play more of the series. It's kind of on the list, the long list that doesn't actually exist. It just exists in my head of all the different shit that I want to play on the channel. There's many things on it. But Yakuza, playing through the rest of the series, definitely something I want to do in the future. Then around the same time as it did the Danganronpa 2 Let's Play. Which, I don't know how much to say really about the Danganronpa stuff. They're very enjoyable games, and Danganronpa 2 is probably my favorite of the three. But, I guess, really my central issue, without going into spoilers, regarding, Danganronpa and Zero Escape, is that basically every plot point in Danganronpa is in Zero Escape, and I just feel like Zero Escape did the plot points better. So I was just, kind of a little constantly underwhelmed a little bit by the Danganronpa games. I enjoyed them, definitely, I think they're good, but I don't think they're, amazing. Now, if I had played them before I'd played Zero Escape, maybe I would have enjoyed them more, or I definitely would have enjoyed them more. But generally, it was just, kind of the entire time I was playing the Danganronpa stuff, whenever, a plot point would come up, I'm like, oh yeah, this is, Zero Escape did that, but I enjoyed it more when they did it. I feel like they did it better, without going into actual specific details to not spoil stuff, but... which is definitely why, I still kind of want to do a video of, really talking about that more in depth, about why I think Zero Escape just does everything Danganronpa does, but better. But I would still need to do, a Let's Play on Zero Time Dilemma first, and I just don't really want to do that, if I'm being honest. Because it's a kind of long game that's not really all that good IMO. It's got its moments, there's definitely some good portions of it. It's a freaking dead end. But the idea of spending a couple months doing a Let's Play on it, it's something I'll eventually do, but it's low priority compared to how many other things I want to do instead of it. But so the Danganronpa 2, I mean, it's my favorite of the three, definitely. I think it did some interesting things. I just kind of found the ending and the twist to be like a little meh. Little meh. Which is kind of the way I feel about all the Danganronpa games. It's like, you know, I wasn't like super into any of the endings. 3 was maybe the best in that regard, but even then it falls into the issue of Virtue's Last Reward did it better. Or the Zero Escape series did it better, IMO. Or really it was that like I thought the ending for 3 was going to be the ending for 1, and so instead of being like, oh man, wow, that's so cool, it was like, oh, you finally did it. About time. I said you should have done this shit 2 games ago. But or something similar to what it essentially does. I don't know where to go. I'm lost. But that's enough about Danganronpa. We'll talk a little bit more about it. About 3 maybe, but that's a little bit in the future. Did the Dark Souls remastered randomizer? That was a fun time. That's another. It's kind of like the Sekiro Let's Play, where like fucking nobody watched that shit, but it's a good Let's Play. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Honestly, the Dark Souls randomizer's like probably it has better moments. Like there's some great clips in that. Which really that's kind of like the main thing to talk about there is that I was doing that's when I was experimenting with the shorts on YouTube, which is really like the main thing that kind of got the Dark Souls stuff any viewership. Like because it got like, I mean, they still like the actual Let's Play itself didn't do that great viewership wise, but it got like some trickle in stuff from the shorts. Like some of those shorts did very well. Like one of them still gets like a decent number of views every day, despite it being probably the worst one. I think it just kind of happens to have like, it has a decent title combined with just the algorithm recommends it. It's the one where, I can't remember what the name of the video is. It's like when you think you're safe in Dark Souls, and it's not even like that great of a clip. It's basically just like I'm on a ladder and I say the phrase like, we have achieved safety, and then a dog just comes out of nowhere and attacks me, and I scream pretty loud, or like I kind of let off a yelp. Like, it's funny, but it's not the best. The best clip is definitely when I'm chilling at the bonfire and then Ornstein comes out of fucking nowhere at Mach 5 to hit me. That's definitely the best Dark Souls clip. But it is kind of funny that the short that did really well, which was the one with the dog and the ladder, that's gotten, you know, like 20k views or something. I almost didn't even upload it because I'm like, this is like kind of funny, but it's not that funny. And it ended up being the one that was by far the most successful, which is just kind of funny how that went. Whereas some of the clips that I did think were like actually hilarious did good, but not like amazing. Like I really like, there's the one where, is it this 4-hitter? We're in like the Great Hollow. And I'm talking about how I've never really explored the Great Hollow before. Like, and I say the phrase, I don't really know how the Great Hollow works, and then I just fall to my death. And I say, like, you know, oh, I guess that's how it works, or something like that. I don't know, I really like that clip. It didn't do that well. I mean, in comparison to some of the other Dark Souls stuff. But like, those that, I mean, shorts are maybe still worth doing. The biggest issue is that, like, a lot of my content I don't think works for them. Because like a lot of my like funnier moments are essentially in response to the game, where if you don't actually have the context of what's going on in the story, they're not that funny. But that's one of the things that like the Dark Souls stuff worked really well for. Because you don't even really need to know anything about Dark Souls to get why those like are funny. But like, I mean, there's like some really nice funny moments, I think, commentary wise, and say like, you know, the Phoenix Wright and Danganronpa and the Trails games, but they're not that good out of context. There is the one Phoenix Wright short clip I did do. It did okay, but it's one of the few that I felt like worked in context or like out of context. The one with the security guard or whatever. What am I doing? I don't want this garbage. Also, can you, like, evolve? No? Okay. Alright, see ya. I don't even know why Vermilionmon's in my party, if I'm being completely honest. There's a reason for it. I don't remember. If the past me had an idea for why we needed him in the party to get XP, future me, or current me, present me, I got no fucking clue, dude. But the Dark Souls Let's Play, pretty good. Nice, short, and sweet. Got like... It was like, because one of the problems with randomizers is that they can end up being like a little like walk in the park depending on what you get. But it was like a good level of difficulty. We got a couple nice bosses. Nothing like super crazy in terms of like when you get the boss or like where they show up in the story. Because like because I did get Manus and Artorias, but they were both like optional bosses. Like I can't even really think what the hardest fight there. I mean, the Manus fight I did fairly early on, and so it was kind of difficult, but I'm gonna go down and go to the chest. No, yeah, no, up. My heart says up. It feels like it's like kind of out of the way, but not so out of the way, so maybe this is the way they want us to go. But definitely want to do more Dark Souls and like FromSoft stuff on the channel. It's just kind of like low priority because they don't, not just because they don't do that well, because I mean the plus side is that they're kind of short, but because I mean I am a Dark Souls 2 defender. I actually quite like Dark Souls 2, so if I were to play another one on the channel, it would probably be that. And then there's also, I mean, is Elden Ring. I can't really record Elden Ring. My computer can run the game, and I've played a little bit of it when it came out, but it has all those like stutter issues on PC, and so it was like, it was playable, but I was kind of like, honestly, I'm kind of like an urge-based gamer in that regard. Like sometimes I just like, if I wasn't that I think the game was like bad. I thought the game was actually quite good. I played for like 2 or 3 hours. But I was just kind of in this situation where I wasn't feeling it personally, so I just kind of decided to like refund it and wait and play it at a later date when maybe I'll be more into it. But like there is a possibility of that. I don't know if I'd want to wait and do that as like a blind Let's Play, but I would probably need to update my computer, which is not really economically tenable right now because parts are so expensive. Because like I can play it at like an okay-ish frame rate because my computer's just a little bit older. But like actually recording it would probably be a bit of a bit much, just because it gets more taxing to record a game. Like on top of just playing it. But that would be kind of fun. I don't know. It's possible. It's somewhat unlikely because I'll probably end up playing it on my own time before I get around to being able to like actually record it, but we'll see. There's also the Star Ocean 2 Let's Play around the same time, which is a weird one. Did I talk about the Star Ocean 1 Let's Play? I feel like I don't remember talking about it. I think I talked about it briefly, like many videos ago, but Star Ocean 2 was interesting in that it was blind for the most part. I played the first few hours of it, and that's probably the last game I played that I didn't really like. Like, I think the game is good, but I didn't like it. Oh, is this the final boss? Oh yeah, it is. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. He's Grahahai. I thought I remember that dungeon being... I mean, we actually kind of found the perfect line. Like, we didn't get jebaited there at the end with the 4 different pathways. The time has come. The time is here to find... So this video might be a little shorter than I intended. By using the Digi-Intellectia. What? Collected from the Digimon. Now the ultimate Digimon will be born. Whatever you say, bro. Oh, he's right. Behold this power! My body is overflowing with energy. This is indeed complete power. Is it though? You sure you don't have like a this isn't even your final form? Extra, you made it. Why was a real being like you able to defy us who are like gods in the digital world? We still don't understand. Installed an antivirus? But no matter, now that Chaos Grimmon, the perfect Digimon, is born, no one can get in our way. Perish. Alright, yeah, cool, whatever you say, bro. So, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by the, final boss. Well, he's not really the final boss. There's another form after the spoilers. So the Star Ocean 2 Let's Play, like, I didn't really, like the game all that much, which sucks, because the Let's Play actually did, like, fairly decent, like, viewership-wise. Like, people, like, click on the videos, and I get comments occasionally, and it's, like, very clear that they, like, really enjoy the game, and I feel kind of bad, because I started off pretty positive on the game, but, like, I'm kind of negative by the end. Partially just because, like, I think the combat is, like, actual ass. And the story is, like, pretty good for its time, but it hasn't aged that. Like, it's not, like, anything great by, like, modern standards. But I just, like, overall wasn't super into the game, so I feel kind of bad about that. Like, I actually even got a comment, like, fairly recently on, like, one of the early videos about, like, how, you know, I was being, like, too negative on the game, which is, like, kind of true, but I also felt bad because it was, like, that was, like, early when I was still fairly positive. Like, I get pretty complaining in that series towards the end just because, like, the gameplay is actual dog shit. I'll say it. It's not fun in the slightest. Which is weird because it's like essentially the same as Star Ocean 1, like because I played the PSP remakes. And I really enjoyed Star Ocean 1 for the most part, but Star Ocean 2 just like, I don't know, annoyed the hell out of me. Even though it's basically the same gameplay wise. And I mean, I think it does a lot of cool things. It has like this whole, like, dual protagonist situation going on with, like, you know, the plot can be kind of different depending on who you pick at the start. There's like a lot of secret stuff that I missed. Like, there's some cool stuff there. I just wasn't super into the game, so I missed out on it in that regard. And I do feel a little guilty when people are like, "Oh, I really like this game. It was like one of my favorite things as a childhood." I'm like, "Oh shit, I spent a lot of my time dunking on it." Also, Chaos Grimmon's dead. Yo, Pagumon, you're almost ready to evolve. Ice Blast, get out. How can we lose? How can he slap? It's the likes of you! What's this? No, it can't be. Oh, he's Argan. Arg, matey! Avast ye, real being! I've evolved into Fat Man! I was like really loud, like I saw the mic peak super hard there. This is Digivolution. Magnificent. I never knew the ultimate Digivolution was this amazing. Look, you had a lot of McDonald's, dude. You got kind of chunky. Now, prepare to receive the ultimate Chrono DSR, capable of destroying the digital world. Yeah, that's cool, and I'll sure it would be bad if you got hit by anime friendship or something. Anime friendship? Oh god, where's our anime friendship? Even you won't be able to defend yourself. Chrono DSR degrades and destroys all data in the digital world. But like, why? I don't know, I'm evil. Like, wouldn't it be bad if you destroyed all the data in the digital world? Aren't you a data being? Are you, like, killing yourself for, like, no reason? What is your motivation, dude? The next blow will erase your existence from the digital world. But don't worry, soon all the real beings on the server will follow your fate. Then all the Digimon, we will make the digital world itself perish. That is our goal. But like, why? I don't know. That is the reason for our existence. Because I'm evil, now perish before us. Anime friendship. Anime friendship activate. Oh, you fool? You activated our trap card? Why won't you perish? Because the game's rated like E or something? You can't actually kill us. Extra, you can do it. We're all rooting for you. I mean, come on now. Get up, get on your feet. What's the matter, Extra? You giving up already? Get up. Show them what Nightcrow have got. Don't give up, Extra. You can win. I know you can. Who are you? What? How? Told you, man. Anime friendship. You've been sleeping on it. It's the ultimate power. Nothing can stop it. No plot device can overcome anime friendship. At least he looks less fat in his actual art. Do you not even have like special boss music? I mean, he does look pretty cool. You gotta admit that. I guess it's like it's basically just like a slowed down version of the regular like evil theme. It's a little bit different, I guess. I mean, he's a cool final boss, like aesthetically. I can't really. I mean, we're definitely over leveled. I can't remember if this fight's like actually supposed to be a little hard or not. I remember the boss fight for World DS was actually like the final boss is pretty difficult. Oh, he's a death god. Unfortunately, you do no damage. Like, we're definitely over-leveled for this. Like, a little more than I intended, but... I don't know, I was just kind of bored one day and I grinded a lot. Like, a week or so ago. Oh my god, you are getting your ass slapped. As I was saying, that's pretty much it for Star Ocean. Just, probably the last game I played that I didn't really dig 100%, or like I kind of just outright wasn't a huge fan of. Then there was the Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, which was actually a surprisingly good like game. I initially was not going to play it, but I got it gifted by someone who watched the Danganronpa stuff. Well, because they encouraged me to play it, and I was kind of like, I don't know, it's like a spinoff or whatever. But then they gifted it to me, like on Steam, and I was like, okay, I'll play it then. And I was actually pretty pleasantly surprised by like how good it was for like being essentially a side story. I have like no real. I mean, I have some complaints with it. It does do a couple problematic things in terms of sexualization of minors, but I don't know, man. Japan's just all kinds of fucked up. I spend too much time. I spend enough time complaining about horniness in the Trails games. Well, it's like with Danganronpa. I mean, it's firmly established itself as like a horny bait game at times, so it's less like, it's less annoying in that regard. Whereas Trails was a series that was like not horny at all, but then they added horniness. Oh man, got Holy Dark Dragon Aquatic. We need that Holy XP. And Gatomon can evolve. Really? Gatomon's getting evolved for Pagumon? How? That's like really surprising. I feel like we had Lady Devimon way before we had Angelmon. I'm gonna be honest, get that shit out of my face. Or off my screen. I want to say out of my face and raises all resistance. You know what's better than raising all your resistances? The enemy being dead and not being able to do any damage. I have lost. It appears that our plan ends here. I don't like that's kind of like a little poetic that all he does is he says, I have lost. Grimmon could not withstand Chrono Data. Only Chronomon were here. Wrong game. He's not in this game. He's in World DS. Oh yeah, just does the credits immediately. I forgot about that. That's hilarious. So we still do have some post-game stuff to do. We've got the Platinum Tamer Challenge, which we'll probably do soon, because we can probably do that right now without any extra grinding. And then we've got the Gaia Origin Challenge, which is like, you know, the final super boss stuff. Stuff that we don't really need to grind for it, but I will. I'll grind for it just to have like a full team of megas at the end. Like, you don't really need to grind that much, but it's one of those situations where if you don't grind, it just takes a long-ass time. Because at the end of the day, you can overcome it all with, like, just item usage for the most part, as long as you reach a certain base level of, damage. Like, as long as you can actually do some damage, you can just use items to get your way through, but if we want to do it without items, we will need to do some grinding. But that's going to be a little bit in the future, just because it will require a good amount of grinding. The first bonus video, well, Leo will probably do it. We'll probably actually do it in 3 videos. I might do, like, one video doing the Platinum Tamer challenge stuff, and then one video going through Transfield. I think that's what it's called. Whatever the final dungeon. Actually, is the Gaia Origin Challenge in its own dungeon? I think it is. Actually, I think Transfield is actually in World DS. But we'll do like one video making our way through that. Well, no, because actually the Gaia Origin Challenge and fight's pretty short. So it probably will just be 2 bonus videos. We'll do the Platinum Tamer Challenge relatively soon after this video goes up, because I'll try and do it without any extra grinding so that it's not a complete cakewalk. And then we'll do the Gaia Origin Challenge a little bit later. I'll have to grind up for that, so it'll be definitely a few days before we do that. But we'll do the whole like final dungeon plus final fight there. That should be, I'll probably end up being a fairly long-ish video, depending on how quickly we make it through the dungeon, but... And then that'll give me a chance to kind of finish talking about the last few Let's Plays that I've never really got to get to, because the game wasn't quite long enough. But, yeah, overall, I mean, enjoyable time. Definitely took longer than I expected, partially just because, A, I forgot how short the game actually is if you just do the main story. A lot of the game's length comes from that it doesn't really require, well, you kind of have to grind a little bit or else you'll eventually get to the point where you do literally 1 damage to enemies, but we definitely ended up over grinding more than I probably should have, but fun time. Probably gonna be honestly the last time I ever played this game, or like these games. So it was a nice send-off, a way to revisit some really important games, not just for my childhood, but for the channel in general. You know, the Dusk Let's Play was like really important and transformative for the early Let's Playing. Who knows? I mean, I would probably still be doing them, but it was definitely a super encouraging moment in time back in the day. You know, seeing the Let's Play do so well relative to like everything that I previously come before it, and I guess technically still come after it. It's still my most successful Let's Play, like viewership-wise, funnily enough. Even though the series has been like, essentially it's like stuck in like a time vault on YouTube, like it doesn't actually, like the original series doesn't get any views anymore, but it still has done like way better than anything I've done since then. But yeah, I don't know, it was nice. I don't really want to do like replays of older stuff that I've played before back in the day that often, but this was just like a special, you know, one in decade thing. I like the being able to talk about all the Let's Plays I've done since then. That was a really fun time, even though I did kind of, it was a little intimidating to start each video, if I'm being honest, just because it's like, you know, you have to like riff for like 40 minutes without much support from the game itself, because you're basically just doing like kind of very mindless combat. That's enjoyable, but it's hard to really talk about. It's kind of like a weird reversal from like when I play the Trails games, where the combat there is like super involved and like hard because of the difficulty mod that I'm using, where I actually have a hard time just talking about stuff, because I'm like, I keep getting lost in the sauce combat-wise of like talking about, because like if you lose focus and do something wrong, you can easily die, but definitely a fun time. I don't know what we'll be doing next. I mean, I guess I'm doing the Persona 4 Arena Let's Play, which kind of not really came out of nowhere, because I thought about doing a Let's Play on it when the PC port of Arena came out, or was announced a few months back, but I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna do a series on it until basically it came out, and I was like, let's do a series on it. But yeah, fun time as far as like Digimon stuff on the channel. I mean, I'll play Survive when/if it comes out. I mean, I guess it'll come out eventually. I don't know. Whether it'll be good remains to be seen, but I'll pretty much play it regardless, unless it comes out and like it's like apparently actual dog shit. Even if it doesn't, you know, get amazing like pre-release coverage, assuming it does come out, I'll definitely play it on the channel when it comes out, or like on release. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Digimon content related stuff for a while. Yeah, and I guess stuff like in the style of this, like you'll probably see Pokemon on the channel again before you see Digimon on the channel. Because I still kind of want to, I haven't played a Pokemon game since Wilting Y, which was about a year or so ago. Or that Let's Play. Because really, I've been wanting to play the Mystery Dungeon spin-offs on the channel. Like, that'll probably be like Pokemon related stuff. Be the next thing I do is I kind of want to play Explorers of Sky, because that's just a solid ass game. And I've been kind of wanting to do a Let's Play on it for a long time, but it's just I haven't found the time for it. Extra, you're amazing. Good work. I knew you could do it. Yeah, right, Newton. Now you say that. What do you mean? I knew he could do it. I wasn't placing bets on the side or nothing. My money. Yeah, Extra, you did it. You're amazing. Really, I'm so amazed, Extra. Yeah, I've heard the word amazing too much now. I actually saw you fighting. That's right. I don't know how, but we all saw you from inside our hearts. What? And when that powerful attack almost finished you, that's when we were all cheering for you. Did you hear us? Really, you did? Really, that's amazing. So is everyone all right? Extra, you did very well. You saved everyone. Yes, you not only saved us Lightfang, but also the Union and everyone on the server. Thank you. You're the savior that saved both Sunshine City and Darkmoon City. Thank you so much. Extra, thank you. You saved me a number of times. Darkmoon and Sunshine Digital City is saved. As a token of our gratitude for saving City, we want to give you this. You've been banned from the server. A Cosmo Medal? What the hell was this to do with that? A Moon Sword? This is a one-of-a-kind medal and sword on the server. They're very special items that existed before Digital City was built. Take good care of them. Yes, that's why we want you to have it. As symbols to show that you are the Tamer that saved City. Glare, you want to work on your English a little bit? Extra, we're going to continue to count on you. I don't want to save the game. No! And there we go, where we began. And the loudest noise ever. Here we go, back at home. Oh. You're awake! Good morning, Extra! Oh god, go away. Please. Could that have been my reward to get this damn thing out of my house? You were so popular yesterday, everyone in the city was praising you. Everyone's even telling me how great my Tamer is. I was so proud. Who are you? Oh yeah, after you went to sleep, Chief Julia called to tell you to get your reward at Quest Counter. Keep striving to become a better Tamer. Okay, see ya. I mean, I guess we'll go accept our reward. Now what if we can do the Gaia Origin Challenge immediately? Whoa, what the hell are you doing up here? Who the hell are you? Get the hell out of my house! I'm Palmon, a friend of Foscamon. Foscamon has told me about this Tamer home, but this is such a nice place. It's like Prince Manamon's villa. Yeah, but like seriously, who the hell are you? Get out of my house! Bro. Not only do I have to live with a rat, the rat gets to invite people over? The place is great, especially the waves. They totally cleanse my heart. Oh, I'm Lopmon, a friend of Foscamon. Nice. Bro, my man... He's so heavy, the Tamer home's floor would crumble. You hear that, Mammothmon? Or former Mammothmon? You're too fat. Have you guys always been here? Are there more of you? No? Quit inviting people over, weirdo. I don't want a tutorial. Go away. Very weird energy. I mean, it's just inviting people over without my consent. Probably eating my digi food. You motherfucker. You asshole. You say anything? You say anything about how great I am? No, you're still giving me tutorials? Alright, cool. I mean, we got time to kill. We're only 35 minutes in. I kind of like, I didn't know how long this video would take. I was like, it could be anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how lost we got. Every time you play, where's there one go? Why am I talking to you? Oh yeah, I forgot they give you rewards for your rank ups. I mean, I think it's just like money and items, so it's not like super important, but. That's it? A platinum blade, that's all I get. I guess we got that moon sword thing, but... Can we do the Gaia Origin Challenge unlock? We're not gonna do it. Oh, it is Transfield. Alright, that's that'll be a video or so from now. We'll do the whole Gaia Origin Challenge and all that. After we grind up and probably grind too much and make it into a joke fight, but... Oh, the grinding is just like, I don't know, it's kind of fun in this game. It's just cathartic, seeing all your stats go up, locking new forms and all that. But I suppose that's gonna be it for now. Got the 2 bonus videos coming. We'll do the Imperial Paladramon Platinum test. That'll be probably just a couple days after this video goes up. But the Gaia Origin Challenge might be a bit longer, just because it'll require some grinding and everything. And Trails and Persona 4 Arena are higher priority for me. But yeah, we'll see how that goes in the future. Good time, enjoyable Let's Play, liked being able to kind of talk about my LP past and all that. Fun time. Even getting to revisit a game that was pretty fundamental for me. I'm Extra Cheesy 87, stay tuned for those bonus episodes. And bye guys.